Hello and welcome to Commander Clash. This week we're going back to the origins of our favorite planeswalkers. We're trying out the planeswalker cycle from Magic Origins with the Flipwalkers. They start off as legendary creatures, and then when you accomplish a certain goal for them, then they flip over into their planeswalker side. So it's pretty fun. We're all going to be going monocolor, and we're going to be squaring it off. So let's start it off with Seth. What are you running?
I'm playing Nissa, Vastwood Seer, flips around into Nissa, Sage, Animist, and it's pretty much a Wood Elves. When it enters the battlefield, I get to search up a forest and put it in my hand. So maybe that's not exactly Wood Elves, but one of those kind of cards. So it has some sweet enter the battlefield abilities as far as ramping, and I'm kind of playing a value-y green good stuff creature deck. There's a couple unique things about it, but I'm not going to spoil them now. Hopefully you will get to see them as the match goes along.
All right, Seth, be honest. Did you choose this one only because it draws you cards? The +1 ability, I noticed.
That was a lot of the reasoning, yeah.
I can imagine. All right, sweet. Okay, Richard, what are you running?
I'm running Liliana, Heretical Healer, and instead of doing mono black good stuff, I just took every single Liliana card I could find and put in the deck. And there's about, I think there were like 60 cards that were either Liliana flavor text, Liliana art, or Liliana card itself. And then, so it's pretty much just weird janky cards thrown together. And FYI, I do have Liliana of the Veil sitting in my deck because I have her. So my budget is like 150 or something.
So have we just decided, the 20 tickets is like a basic rule, but we're allowed to go over it when like
my
rule of
deck
cool
is so bad, you're not going to worry for power level or anything. Don't worry.
Okay, so you're going for the flavor achievement. That's respectable. Sweet. Jake, what are you running?
So without us communicating about it at all, like even a little bit, me and Richard apparently did the exact same thing. So I also have the most powerful planeswalker ever in my deck. I have a Jace the Mind Sculptor. I also just went through and searched for every single card that either had Jace in the name or Jace in the flavor text, and I put them all into my deck. And then I had some flex slots remaining, so as you can imagine from the Jace themed cards, I filled it out with some mill themes to supplement the other cards that are already there. And
Sweet.
I noticed that there was a card called Selective Memory that had Jace in the flavor text. It's a 4-mana sorcery. Search your library for any number of non-land cards and exile them, then shuffle your library, which is a combo with the rest of the Jace cards because it lets me get all the bad Jace cards out of my deck. So I tried to put in a couple more combos with Selective Memory, so I have a couple of weird things I can do to try to manipulate my library around, so we'll see if I can pull anything off. I'm not expecting to, but there's a small 15% chance that I do something really weird, so we'll see.
That's exciting. I'm interested to see what comes up with it. All right, and this is Tomer. I'm running Chandra, and unfortunately, I'm not going super flavorful. There are a couple cards incidentally named Chandra's something, and depict Chandra in the artwork or something like that, but that was not my main goal. This deck is more of a straightforward style deck, mono red, good stuffy kind of. Hopefully there's a couple of little tricks and twists that will surprise people, but it's more of a straightforward deck. And then for hands, I have 1 land, so I'm probably going to ship it. I have 38 total, so I could do better.
And of course, Tomer won the die roll again, like every week. My hand's fine because Nissa can get me lands, so I'm going to keep this one.
Wait, I thought it was a feature, right? The host always goes first? Isn't that how it's supposed to be?
I need to go to 6, but all my cards suck, so it doesn't matter. So I actually need some lands to cast my spells, and the 6 is fine.
Well, I'm not going to do anything until turn 3, but I do have lands, so I guess I'll just keep it.
I'll keep this. So I have a wee bit of a problem. I probably have 7 creatures in my deck, so please don't kill them until Liliana hits the field, please.
But don't you want them in the graveyard, preemptively?
No, I want them to transform Lily.
Oh, yeah, right. Well, it's not like I'm running burn spells or anything. Wait, was I going first?
Oh, you didn't win the die roll. I
What?
guess I was mistaken. I thought it was. Oh no, Altar of the Brood.
When another permanent enters under my control, everybody mills one.
Wait, did I just like skip my turn?
No, I
I.
won the die roll. I mulliganed before you guys started.
Then what?
Oh, okay.
Well, why did my clock tick down then?
Because I was waiting for you to mulligan.
Yeah, they
Oh.
just passed around to you apparently.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna still use that as my excuse for why I always have like 10 minutes shorter clock time than everybody else when the game ends.
Mirror Pool
Not
is
that
not a
that I'm
combo
super slow.
piece. It's just for value. Don't freak out. I'm not that. I'm not the bad guy.
You
Yeah,
didn't get to
Seth-
play
Seth
it. You
never
didn't get to play it
combos.
on against the odds, so you had to slot it into your commander deck.
Yup.
Oh, you guys
Oh.
always yield to this.
No.
Can you actually mill us out? Does this work?
He is.
If I can put about 80 more permanents on the table, I can. But by itself, it's not going to do anything.
But this
You
doesn't
can-
have Jace in it. What's the Jace combo?
I said I filled it out with some mill cards because most of the Jace cards were already mill themed.
Ah, okay.
I had flex slots after I chose all the Jace and Jace flavor text cards.
This is awkward.
All right, let's just play a forest and pass. Do you have any combos with that, Jake? Can you like go
With
infinite?
Altar of the Brood, I don't believe I have any like infinite enter the battlefield combos, like where I can keep on doing something over and over again. No, I don't think so. I
That's
just
a good
stuck it
thing.
in because it was one of the more efficient mill cards. That and what's the other like 2-mana one? Like when someone takes damage, not damage. When someone untaps,
Oh,
you mill to the
Mis-
number of things.
Mesmeric Orb, I think.
Yeah.
I didn't actually include that one, but this and that were the ones I was thinking about, and this was a 1-drop, so I just decided to go with it.
Oh.
So
man.
one of my few non-Lily cards.
You don't even have an excuse for playing that?
No, I had like 10 flex slots because apparently there's not that many cards with Liliana in them.
Well, who's making the mist? Obviously, Liliana's in the background somewhere.
It has synergy. She discards just like Jake has the mill sub theme. I got the discard sub theme.
So it's just, our graveyards are going to be out of control, and thankfully everybody's running Relic of Progenitus and Graveyard Hate because remember how everybody gets upset when we don't, right? So we obviously did. I mean,
Okay.
I obviously did.
So
right?
what I discarded to Necrogen Mist there was Shared Fate. So one of the other combos I was thinking I could pull off with Shared Fate was I could exile all my spells with Selective Memory and leave only lands and then play Shared Fate. And then obviously that wouldn't work until there were only 2 people left because you wouldn't have to select me, but when there were only 2 people left, the other person would only draw my lands, which would be pretty funny. But I need to find lands, and this is not really useful when there's 4 people remaining, so. Alright, land off the top.
Yeah, well, Jace is a good way of finding lands.
Land off the top, he said. That's not how sad. What's a discard? I'll discard a 6-drop, and I will pass.
Ooh.
The first actual Jace card.
Do I?
Yes, kill Jace.
No, I'm just cycling. Ooh. Alright. I guess I'll discard my 8-drop. Probably for the best. And then, boom. It's a Chandra.
Well, I too will cycle. We were on the same plan on turn 2. Oh, what to discard? Well, I guess I will also discard inexpensive creature. Since everyone's doing it, I guess I'll cast my commander as well. Get another forest.
Oh no, there's so many expensive creatures in the graveyard already for Richard. That was part of his plan.
Yeah, I did expect this to happen.
And Magmatic Force is like each upkeep, so he just goes like animate dead here, shoot your commander, shoot your commander, shoot your commander, GG.
Well, wait, do I get to choose a discard? I get to choose the card to discard. Okay.
Yeah.
So, being on theme, I'm gonna be bros with Jake because apparently Liliana's romancing Jace or something, so we'll kill Chandra.
Also, I'm milling everybody for you.
I
Which
was
is
gonna.
not irrelevant, I bet, to your game plan.
That makes me sad.
Ooh. Okay, so land. I will play my Liliana, and thank you, Tomer.
No.
All right, well, we can't
I
really
should
have
have
that happen,
known.
can we?
No, that would be game over.
No,
Or-
Jake. Vorthos. Don't counterspell.
That would be so bad for everyone. Our commanders all die. That's 9 damage, 12 damage a turn, because he gets it at every upkeep.
You know what? Actually, I'm just gonna let this happen. This is funny.
Oh my god.
Alright, well, that was a good game.
And for the next commander clash, what do we play a game? They'll last like 20 seconds.
Oh. Alright, that
Okay.
works.
I decided to let him take 8 first.
Okay.
So,
I wanted to be Vorthos, but now I gotta kill Jake.
so maybe I shouldn't discard Magmatic Force?
It's starting to look that way. I don't
Alright.
know.
Discard this mana severance. It's the other half of selective memory. It can search for lands, but right now I'm stuck on 2, so I don't think I'm gonna be casting that.
So you can exile your entire library between those 2 cards if you want to?
Yes, and you might guess what the third piece of that combo is afterward.
Wait, what?
Probably Laboratory Maniac. With
There
the,
you go.
With the
Yes.
Jace loot activation for the win.
Wait,
Alright.
wait. So you exile all your lands, and then how do you draw all your cards for Lab Maniac?
No, there's one card that exiles all lands and another one that exiles all non-lands.
Oh, right.
Any
right.
number of lands, any number of non-lands. So I just select all both times, and then. Oh, I didn't even realize I was going to flip this just now. That's cool. I can flashback Cyclonic Rift. Mana Severance, which, as I said before, doesn't do anything.
This is just not good.
All right, Seth or Richard, who wants to agree not to attack my commander first?
You could just uptick.
That's true. That keeps someone from attacking your commander.
And whoever doesn't attack it doesn't have to get the -2, -0.
Well,
I mean, that's not a giant deterrent.
yeah,
Like,
I'm not too worried about that, Jake. So
If you don't agree to my terms, I'll give your creature -2.
Dun,
Dun, dun,
dun.
And we kind of got to kill the Jace, because if you ultimate that pretty much
I guess I could
wins
just
the game.
Cyclonic Rift one of your commanders. That'd be cool too.
Yeah?
Oh, that'd be pretty brutal to Richard right now. Down to 1 card, has to discard one of them. Oh my.
Don't give in. You know what a Jace can do.
Jake's already working the politics.
I know.
I was going to attack your planeswalker, so good choice, Jake.
I would have.
Pretty sure they both are gonna attack my planeswalker.
I would have chosen Richard's Liliana because she has lifelink at the very least.
Yeah, Richard can have some life. He needs it after I let him ramp up and bounce it.
But I don't. I want to keep the rest of my cards.
Cards, Tomer. Oh, you got a storm? What are you gonna do here?
No, I just like all my cards.
Oh, I totally forgot to change my settings for my commander too. So I guess they just hard coded the Origins 5 to be allowed to transform without you having to remember the thing.
All right, I'll get rid of. Oh no, I didn't even hit a land drop. Okay, well this is gonna be a sweet play, guys.
Oh, please not.
Come on, land drop. Hey, 3 mana land drop! Hooray!
That's pretty
Got
good.
there. That's exactly how I wanted my turn to go.
Oh, I got a discard.
You're on his bad side, Richard. Nobody gets in the way of Seth and his cards.
That is true. Alright.
He discard.
Just a forest. I have
Oh, what are these mismatch
I-
onslaught 7th forests?
I have 21 forests in my deck, and I had 20 of the same art onslaught. So I said, I'll just play one of these. I'll never draw it anyway. And it was in my opening hand, of course.
Classic Seth play.
Oh, it's my.
Well, I was gonna do the same thing, but then I actually went and got that last land from the bot, so I wouldn't have to. So
Mine was a bit last minute, so yeah, I have a ramshackle amount of lands. Ooh, but the memory lapse though.
All right, so
yeah, Seth has a full hand. No reason to let him ramp.
you're my enemy, Jake.
But if
Okay.
you're running memory lapse, that means you have a lot of counter magic, I would assume.
I have all the counter magic that's got Jace in the flavor text, which is a non-zero amount. I think I've got like 5 total or something like that.
Memory Lapse doesn't have Jace.
Some version of it probably does. I didn't necessarily get all the correct versions. I just got one that. Alright, let's see. Do you want me to check the 9 versions of Memory Lapse? Let's go.
No.
Click. Click.
I actually chose the right versions with the flavor text.
Click.
I think Richard's
Click.
in the running right now for.
Click. Here we go. To sculpt a mind is to see every memory and thought as an individual piece that can be rearranged or removed. Jace Beleren, dual decks, Jace versus Raskin.
But I can't read it on this card.
Yeah.
I'll show you. I'll show you when I pull out Demonic Tutor that I got the Divine versus Demonic dual deck version with the Liliana flavor text.
Ooh, Asylum Visitor.
Alright, I'll discard Redirect. I don't think that's going to ever be relevant.
Beginning of your upkeep, you're gonna draw an extra card, and that's neat.
Super neat.
But seriously, you guys, I don't have any graveyard hate. I'm sorry, viewers. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
No, we're actually gonna die to this. I have no power in my deck.
This is, just so you know, Sphinx's tutelage takes forever. It's target opponent. Mills too,
okay.
so it's not like I can just mill everyone out at the same time by drawing 5.
Well, my only card draw effects, well, the majority of them are all wheel effects.
Can you wheel right now, Tomer?
I cannot wheel right now.
I would love it if you wheel.
I would just like to hit some land drops, which I'm failing at, so... okay. I guess that's fine, I guess.
Oh,
I have Ballard.
Oh god.
I mean, the first part is incidentally nice, but I was running her mostly for, the
What
wife
is
effect.
this? What is this?
This is a Chandra deck, and this is her, teacher or something. Well, not her teacher, but spiritual ancestor. It's flavorful, yes.
I call foul.
This is... It's like,
Foul.
she's like the epitome of mono red mage. She was actually the poster girl for
I'm
it
sure
before Chandra.
Seth is running Boyle, right? Because that's the
It's incidental. It's one of her 3 abilities.
Oh,
It
as
just so
long as it's only one of the it's only 33% of her ability, so it can't actually blow up.
Well, if Boyle was like Boyle plus destroy,
if Boyle
and
had 3 options where it
enchantment.
could blow up island swamps,
Yeah.
that would be balance. Attention, all Magic developers who are listening to this right now. This is how you design balanced Magic cards. First, start out with them broken, and then add.
I want to stack it like this.
You know what?
That looks right.
Wait, did you play with Madness? Because that would be extra value.
No, because I don't have anything for Madness right now.
No. Well, you discarded it with Necrogen Miss.
No, I didn't have a card in hand. I top decked this.
Huh?
Look at
Okay.
this. I don't know what this is.
This is
Liliana's
M14.
voice carries far, reaching beyond the cold path of death. Not a feature. This was a thing.
I really want to play D&D with you guys now.
All right, Jake. I'll let you Cyclonic Rift Jaya Ballard, okay?
Thank you.
But
I
I'll
did
hit,
too.
I just hit Jace for 2. And Asylum Visitor will just sit here. Sad.
What did Jaya Ballard do to anyone? Nothing. That's what it did.
All right, who wants to get milled?
Uh,
Any takers?
Can you mill me? I have a Gravecrawler in my deck. I could get it back.
I'm very indifferent to milling. I think I have a Faithless Looting.
I don't really mind being milled, actually.
Yeah.
Did you mill that Solemn or did you redraw it?
No, he
Realm
milled it.
Seekers, Indrik, Stompowler, Mitotic Slime? Metotic Slime. The 2 boost tokens. Oh, pretty sweet.
Yeah, it does some things.
More milling.
Oh, my Liar got milled?
Ooh, Enter the Infinite. Very fun. I like that card. Good times.
I remember that one.
It's really sweet artwork, though. Therese Nielsen, that's a really good piece of hers. Well, if you're going to be targeting Jaya, then there's nothing I could do about what I'm going to follow up with.
You're supposed to Cyclonic Rift the Jaya.
It kills the Jace anyway. What's the point? I'm not gonna waste the Cyclonic Rift in my yard just to bounce it when it comes back down the next turn.
You got Snapcaster Mage? What are you gonna do with the card?
Well, like, I don't really care about killing the Jace right now. I think Seth and Richard's creatures can deal with that pretty easily. But I don't have card draw, I don't have lands.
You could kill the tutelage.
But nah.
No.
Look how many, I don't have any cards.
You can also kill the tutelage, Seth.
I have to discard cards for this.
Yeah,
I don't want to.
I think
this card is so good. Why have we never seen it before? Wickerbow Elder?
Yeah, that card's really good.
Pretty sure he's gonna be blowing up the Necrogen Mist.
Yeah, that's what I'm leaning towards at the moment.
You're almost hellbent. Why? You don't need to.
I don't want to be actually hellbent.
No.
I do like my cards.
Good call. Now, if you could just kill that Jace, that would be great.
You should have killed the Veilborn Ghoul so I could flip my.
The person with a Jaya Ballard is begging us to kill the Jace.
The person with four lands in play and 5 cards in hand. Yes.
So whose commander are you gonna destroy here?
Huh?
After they blow up my Jace, whose commander are you gonna kill?
Not Seth if he's gonna take out Jace.
I am going to take out Jace, and I'll just send a warning shot at Jake too.
That's a good warning. I'll make sure not to do anything with the 0 cards in my hand.
Stop milling me.
Did you or did you not just say you were fine being milled?
Well, I was fine
like
that
40
turn.
seconds ago.
He lost his Solera, and he got mad.
Yeah, I wanted some of those cards. I thought you were just gonna hit a couple lands.
He lost Tamio's journal, and that could have drawn him cards, and that you're getting in the way of the card draw.
I'm probably gonna whiff if I do this, but I think I'm gonna do it anyway. I could not
Genesis
whiff.
Wave 2 and crash the game.
No, Genesis something, but not Wave.
Not Genesis Wave?
Genesis
Wave.
Hydra.
I guess that's pretty good, too.
So anyone have a legitimate deck that can deal with Seth's board?
I really thought my deck was going to go off or something, but not like this.
Did you hit something?
Nope.
Where I don't even see where my cards went.
Just look for a random window somewhere.
I mean, I could always win out of nowhere, but
It needs to be revealed, right?
yeah.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Cards
I only
have
see
to
a
be
forest revealed. That's why you're Nissa Forest.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Huh?
It's on the stacks.
So you just blinked? You didn't hit a target?
It would still reveal them though. I don't know, but I got 0 value. I don't even see where they were revealed.
Is that a moto fail? I would say that's a moto
I
fail.
think it's a moto, unless you chose X equals 0.
I mean, X
No,
is equal
he
to
has
the counters
4.
on it, so I don't know.
That's moto fail number 1.
Apparently, you don't want to play cards with Genesis in their name on Moto at the moment.
Or cards.
Isn't this card
swap
still in
cards.
standard? And it's just straight up broken?
Genesis Hydra is not in standard anymore.
Oh no, it's
Yeah,
not. Sorry.
M15.
M15 is not the same as Magic Origins. Yeah. I'm a dum-dum.
Well, that sucked.
I didn't really want to get another permanent
I like how
anyway.
we're not that upset about it because it's kind of like, yeah, moto happens. Yeah, like we're used to this at this point. Oh dear.
You want
I
to
like
kill
how
that
you're
Liliana
keeping-
before it attacks me by any chance?
You have anything for me?
Yeah, I got some stuff for you. I could give you one of my 0 cards in hand.
He'll mill ya.
You're one card
I
away.
also
Oh wait,
like how the
Tutelage doesn't even
ghoul
draw,
was
it just
kept
loots.
back, even though it can't block.
Oh, it can't?
No.
Man! How's my defense against death? I didn't want to send a strong message to Jake, just a medium one.
No, pass of 7 mana? I guess you only have one card in hand.
Oh man, drawing so many cards.
Yep.
That Asylum Visitor is way better than I thought it would be.
Way better than Dark Confidant. Come on.
Come on, big money. Oh, there's the wheel that I really wanted. Well, and the land that I wanted, and the ramp that I wanted. That's all good.
All right, now use the Giant Valor to kill Jace.
Or kill Nissa or Liliana since they could actually do something.
How far is Nissa from flipping?
One minute.
I think you should kill Nissa.
Well, if you insist.
I mean, he could also do it again just by recasting her. It's
Yeah, then
That would
he'll
take
just
a
get
turn.
the land. He'll just get the land that he needs. No! Oh man,
It was
sucks.
worth
I mean,
a
if you
shot.
hold open Jaya again, you can kill Nissa in response to her ETB trigger, or in response to the 7th land trigger.
We'll see. Well, I hit a land, hooray.
Well, now you can't kill her twice, so never mind that. You can now just do it in response to her exile.
I really just want to start pushing my deck forward, and I don't want to just hold up lands for that. So, Mind's Eye.
Ooh, that'll be good in another turn after you get mana.
If it survives, yeah.
Oh, I've never wanted a land so bad.
Wait, that's any card, right? Even the first card of the turn?
Yes.
Jeez.
But I paid 5 mana for it, and then I have to pay 1 more mana for each one.
At the very worst, you can always copy Nissa with Mirror Pool. No, because then Mirror Pool goes away. It doesn't count as a land anymore. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was going to say sack the legend, get a forest, and trigger her, but yeah.
Well.
I can't F6. I don't have any mana. Come on, Mind's Eye.
I bet you didn't expect this card to be in my deck.
Oh no. The return.
The return of Helix Pinnacle. Well, I might as well hit Richard since he left back a creature that can't block.
Oh, come on, Veilborn Ghoul.
good
Liliana's
job.
voice carries.
Did you never play it in limited?
I've never played with this card. I played a lot of M15 too. Well, this was M13.
Come on, Mind's Eye. I don't have mana. Stop it.
What can I do here? This Jace is pretty annoying.
Why?
Because of the multitude of
Missing
things you can
thing.
flash back when you flip them.
I
Alright,
thought you
could
said
flash back
Liliana and
Cyclonic
Jace were
Rift
BFFs. That's why
without
you killed
overload,
Punch.
so I could bounce one thing.
You're one land off.
I can't overload from the graveyard.
Oh, you
Pretty
can't.
sure. I don't think so.
No. Can also.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't. I can cast Memory Lapse on my main face. I can cast Redirect on my main face. I can cast Into the Infinite once I get twice as much mana as I have now.
All right.
You really
So
can't.
yeah, I could see why you're scared of Jace.
You can't overload from the graveyard?
I
think
don't
you
know.
can.
I don't think so.
Can't?
I would think you could. It doesn't say from your hand or anything, so you should be able to, I think.
When you may cast a spell for its overload.
Well, let me hit untapped land and don't kill my Jace, and we'll find out. How about that?
I'm fine with that. Lets me flip my Nissa. That's my whole goal in life.
No, I just spent my entire turn casting Mind's Eye.
Well, maybe you should have killed one of the commanders then.
I spared your commander.
All right, here we
Spared
go.
it.
Double tutor for the 2 best cards of my deck.
Commander
Uh-oh.
wasn't doing anything.
You need to draw a wheel, Jake. Or Tomer.
Yeah, it's in my graveyard.
Oh, you only have one?
I don't have Reforge of Soul. I don't have Magus of the Wheel. Maybe?
Burning Inquiry?
Yeah.
That would work.
No. I have a bunch of, like, exile the top of your library effects. And then you could play it temporarily. Outpost Siege,
That doesn't
stuff
wheel,
like
though.
that. No other wheels, I don't think.
I don't even know what to do because
I thought you
all
just
of
said
these
you're
cards
getting
are.
2 best cards.
Yeah, I don't know what they are. I wasn't kidding when I said it was all Liliana cards.
Liliana's Reaver. I think that one's good, right?
That's-
Oh, jeez.
What about like
Liliana's
Rise?
Spectre for
Rise
the
of the
Silent
Dark
Visitor
Realm.
combo?
Fever of the deck.
This Rise of the Dark Realms has Liliana in it. That's a no-brainer, I think.
You could Liliana the Veil. That's like 3/4 the cost of your deck. That's got to be your
Yeah.
best card, right?
3/4, putting it lightly. How much is it online?
I think it's like 100 ticks.
That has to be like 99% of his deck.
All right. Yeah, Liliana Veil's 100. All right, I'm good.
Does Jake draw land?
Well, I have 2 draws to do it, so
Dun, dun,
presumably
dun, dun,
yes.
But if
I'm on mine.
oh yeah,
And I'm running 39 in my deck. Well, first is a miss, and it's a 7-drop, so I can't even cast it. Oh, I missed again. Perfect.
oh no.
Well, you guys were asking for a wheel effect, so here you go. Just don't kill that.
Wait,
Eh?
Oh no, my Liliana of the Dark Realms.
What?
It's my precious planeswalker.
Why didn't you do it for it if you wanted it?
It sucks.
Uh,
But it's so cool.
well, I guess I'm just gonna Soul Ring and pass.
oh
So I
no.
can- I just want to draw some cards.
Conveniently, next turn you can... Whatever that's called. It's called 6 damage to everything.
Yes, maybe.
Inferno, I think, is 6 damage to everything.
That sounds right.
Alright, I'm gonna might as well dump some counters on here.
Stir it up.
7 down, 93 to go.
Almost there.
Come on, good
Wait,
draw.
shouldn't you use Nykthos? 1, 2,
Yeah, I
3,
did.
4, 5. Oh, okay.
Oh, still not a land.
Get some cards. Yeah.
Oh, mind's eye.
6 mana for 1 card. Value.
You're gonna get a ton of cards this time around.
Hopefully. I didn't manage to untap with it, so huzzah.
Are you gonna wheel, Jake?
I'm probably going to jump block if it serves my Jace sticking around. But if I don't have to, then I'll probably wheel. I have 0 cards in hand, and it would let me draw like 4 or 5 or 6, so it seems in my best interest.
So,
But you're still willing to chump block.
so if I don't slam,
I'd rather Cyclonic Rift, so yeah, I'm still willing to jump block probably.
I'm trying to figure out if I just slam all my creatures at your Jace, or because I would think about not doing that if you were gonna give me a new hand, because I really want to land to flip this Nissa.
Well, if you do attack me, and I can figure out a way to keep Jace around so I can Cyclonic Rift, I'm going to do that.
Well, if I attack you with everything, I don't think you have that option.
Yeah, but then you get attacked back by other players. You wouldn't do that, would you? Not to mention that sweet mana from Finhorn Elves. You can't tap that.
My Kobold's coming for you, Seth.
Not to mention the Nissa can't attack because I would just block it. You don't want to lose your commander. So you're really only threatening to attack with 2 things.
All right, well, let's see if that's true.
You should mirror pull your Wickerbird Elder and then blow up Mind's Eye.
Attack Jace.
Or maybe Soul Ring.
Put him to the test.
What? Wow. You know, this is what Seth wants, right?
Do it.
I would block it if you were attacking with other things. That's what I was saying. But if
Oh.
I still keep at least 3 loyalty around for the Cyclonic Rift, why would I block here?
I misunderstood. I wanted it to die.
Tomer would just shoot it in response to the trigger anyway. I'm pretty sure Tomer would anyway. There's no other sweeter targets around right now, besides maybe Asylum Visitor.
How much mana do I get?
Oh, yeah,
Like
no, I guess it
Silent
triggers Liliana.
Visitor. That doesn't do anything.
It's drawing an extra card per cycle because I'm hellbent all the time.
But that lets Tomer draw an extra card.
Oh.
Tomer's not gonna shoot it down. He can't can't resist that.
You know I like card draw. Richard
Oh
understands.
jeez. What does this mirror pool do?
You can make a copy at instant speed.
Oh,
of
it
your
has to be
bill.
his spell? Okay.
Yeah,
My creature, yeah.
and you can blow up Mind's Eye or Soul Ring. We really do need to pay attention to the Inferno that's coming.
Why is my Silent
Like,
Visitor 1/1?
if you guys
Oh.
don't kill Jaya you're both losing your entire board.
Yeah, I don't think I can kill it.
Why do you want to kill John?
You can blow up the Soul Ring and prevent him from doing it next turn.
Wait, why didn't you kill the Jace? Why
What?
is he still here?
I thought he was.
He really wants to wheel.
I thought he was gonna. Yeah, I was trying to set it up so he either would be able to wheel, so I got new cards, or so he would block my Nissa, so I could recast it and get the force and flip it. But it didn't work out either way.
I somehow talked my way into exactly the best scenario for me. I'm not sure how that worked.
I'm actually fine with Cyclonic Rift because that still does it.
So
And
I
you got another
guess-
shot at your Genesis Wave and Worker Board Elder.
That's true. Genesis, yeah, Cyclonic Rift is actually good for me, except I lose Helix Pinnacle counters, which is kind of annoying.
Question is, does the ghoul attack this time?
Attack
No,
with
you
all
should-
creatures to Jace.
Wow.
Well, I don't want him to. I don't want him to rift.
Tomer, can you blow up Liliana before I block Velborn so that the Liliana doesn't flip?
Are you blocking?
It's in Declare Attackers right now. Can you blow it up in Declare Attackers
Why?
so that I can block the Velborn?
He
So
doesn't
that
want Lily
Liliana
to
won't flip?
Okay, if the Archivist dies, then yeah, I'll blow up the Liliana.
That's what's going to happen if I block
Okay.
the 4-1.
Yep. I'm okay with this.
And there goes my wheel.
So the thing is, I did not want the wheel. So, boop.
Can I do anything about this? I can't, right? No. Okay. So I guess if this happens, I don't want him to block. So in response,
I wasn't planning on blocking anyway, but okay.
I don't care. Can't take the chance.
Oh, I was. But you said you would.
I said that's what would happen if I blocked the 4-1. That it would die.
This is why you never listen to Jake, Tomer.
Oh my god,
This is why
that is
y'all
the
stop
last
playing.
time. That is the last time. Well, thank you, Richard.
Take backsies. Moto undo.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the Lily then.
Okay. So
Yeah, I probably would have had to block. Oh well. I didn't want to block. If I had found a way out of blocking, I was not going to block.
I didn't want to wheel, so that was meh.
This actually might work out fine for me. Tomer's going to have to spend his turn blowing up everyone's board. And that'll occupy Tomer for a turn and set back you
It
guys.
depends if they want. Oh my god.
Is Inferno enough to take care of this? What is this going to do?
No, she's about to die.
That's gonna probably end the game, I think.
Yeah.
There's thanks to Jake and his random
for
mill
every
cards.
living person, there are generations of dead. Which realm would you rather rule? Liliana Vess.
Oh my god.
Great quote. Great quote.
Now you see why I didn't want the Cyclonic Rift sitting around.
I did not have a response. Oh man! Oh, I had a perfect response. Tapped out wrong. Oh man!
Stack these triggers.
I kept I didn't use the Soul Ring for my activation because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna need it for card draws. Oh.
Are you going to twin cast it or dual caster it?
Yep.
Ooh.
That would have been a blowout.
Sometimes the love of drawing cards gets you in trouble.
Did not expect a sorcery like this.
Kill this thing.
No, not my Soul Ring. At least you didn't get my mind's eye.
Not so much for Inferno.
What is a good spell to cast?
Oh.
If you're talking about Diluvian, you get everyone's graveyard, just FYI. One from each.
Do I want to wheel? I don't want to wheel.
Yes, you want to wheel.
Wait, how do I choose a third target? There are no more targets.
I don't have one in my
Okay.
graveyard, so
Just click OK.
uh,
I guess I should have did this first.
no. I had such a good play. This should have been mine.
We will kill. I guess this thing. Oh, just gain 7 life. Choose up to 3 non-creature permanents to kill. I don't really want to kill anything. Okay, maybe they nick those. And the
You
miracle.
may. You may.
Oh, is that all?
No, not my mirror. No! I only drew 1 card off it. This is the worst.
Uh-oh, what's Seth's response?
I might as well sack my mirror pool.
Mass stifle.
Yeah, that would be nice. I guess I can just copy Wicker Burrow and go into spite mode. That should work. Oh, God.
This is the worst of all outcomes.
So, is there any way we get back out of this? Like, can any
No.
of us? Yeah.
No.
I can top deck Blasphemous Act.
I was about to say that the only person who's going to have a Wrath is red, and the only thing cheap enough is probably Blasphemous.
Yeah, but I do not have it in my hand.
What is Jace's Scrutiny? Why am I giving the ability to cast it?
What is this? This is Battlefield, tough out cards. You may cast
Oh,
them.
okay. Well, I would like to investigate.
Oh my god.
No, can't cast Commune with Lava. Wait, it didn't let me cast the Cyclonic Rift. Weird.
This board
Okay.
state. The
I will
scrolling required.
Okay, that was a turn.
If only I tapped correctly.
Oh, I get to draw a bunch of cards.
No.
I will shoot. Who am I more scared of? Probably this Jaya Ballard.
Well, there goes the Wrath.
I'm not sure if you guys realize this, but on this turn I get to draw a card, and then I can loot with Sphinx's tutelage and mill someone for 4. And it's not quite as impressive as Rise of the Dark Realms, but it's still pretty good if you think about it.
Well, if you think about it, it's actually your stupid tutelage that made Rise of the Dark Realms so impressive.
You are actually Liliana's best friend right now.
We're spot on. We Jake didn't want to tag team, but we tag team.
Look at these triggers, guys. Triggers.
They got Liliana's indignation.
If you just took all of the non-black cards out of Richard's deck right now, then I could mill them out for the win. But I don't know if anyone can do that at instant speed.
Oh, I could have cast the thing to exile all the lands from my deck.
Come on, boys. Top deck Blasphemous Act. Just one time. Oh, there goes Nissa.
Yep.
Up. And that's gonna wait. Is there anything worth copying of Richard's?
What?
Diluvian Primordial? Is there anything in libraries or graveyards that can save us from this
It's like
board
Clock
state?
Rift. You can't overload it though.
Mutilate doesn't really help.
Enter the Infinite.
Ooh.
I don't know where that would end up though.
Well, if you enter the Infinite, then you draw a Blasphemous Act.
No, I have a Decree of Pain. You can just
I
wrap
don't have the mana for it.
Oh, you have to pay mana?
Wait, you have a Decree of Pain? Yes, okay, sweet.
In the graveyard, there is.
There is.
Well, that's like Tomer's best case scenario. He gets to draw 1,000,000 cards.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, you might just die if you entered the Infinite, actually.
Like, it would be the best death possible. Kiki Jiki. There's nothing broken about Kiki Jiki. Now, where is that Diluvian? Alright. Oh, I control? No!
I haven't played a lot of Modern recently, have you?
Well, you can get another Kobolds of Carekeep.
The viewers are not happy.
Elephant Tribal now. Switch decks.
Oh no! I was so excited. I was like, "Yeah, this is the Decree of Pain. This is sweet. Oh, I got this." Nope. All right, well, I don't want to attack. Oh, that was awkward.
I can blow up something.
The board?
No, an artifact or enchantment, which I guess is probably Steel Hellkite.
I don't know, that clue token's looking pretty scary right about now.
Not that killing one of Richard's creatures really does anything.
Probably just the jet medallion and just cut down on his ability of doing things. But I don't know if we're gonna survive a turn anyway.
Here's the
I think
thing.
he has enough. I think on the board that he's pretty solid at this
I
point.
can't kill you all at once, I don't think.
Oh my god! Why did I play Kiki?
Well, boom.
All right.
Gonna get you.
All fours and all saplings. Wait.
So now you have 2/1/1s
Oh,
available.
there's gotta be some way to deal 1 damage to everything.
Is this part of your infinite mana combo, Seth?
No, it's not. It is a break moto combo, but I didn't draw the other piece of it.
You're just attacking Jake.
What else am I gonna do?
Oh,
Got to get in there with my forest while they got a chance.
the viewers are facepalming.
What? I can't really attack Richard.
He's our common enemy.
To be fair, with the Miko interface, you could probably all-out attack Richard and he wouldn't be able to kill any of your creatures.
That's true.
We'll kill Kiki-Jiki instead of in case something scary comes.
No! I will respond.
In case he has active treason for the Diluvian Primordial. Kill Seth first. He can make infinite mana and win with Helix Pinnacle.
I've seen corpse prettier than you, Beast Mage.
How did you
This
pronounce
might
the
hurt
word
less
corpses?
if you don't. Oh wait, what? Oh, I thought this was Mind Rot. Never mind. This might hurt less if you don't fight so hard, but I doubt it. I've read out of flavor. I mean, Gravecaller, but Innistrād's Ghoul Callers are talented enough. But let me show you what someone with real power can create. Yeah? Yeah? All right.
You got it.
I'm gonna kill people now.
Oh, no.
Seth,
For the record, I
Seth's
thought yours were amazing.
Attack Seth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20, 25, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 40. Add 4 in case I didn't do math correctly. How scared am I of October? I don't think I'm that scared. Does Chandra have haste? No.
You're not scared of Blasphemous Act?
I'm more scared of a blue mage bouncing all this crap.
My Cyclonic Rift is in the yard.
7.
No, upheaval is banned. Evacuation
Jace.
might be good because you don't get all the creatures back, but I don't run Evacuation because Jace is not in the flavor text.
Attack Tomer, and I think that's it.
I could draw a selective memory and search my library for any number of non-land cards and exile them. I'm not sure how you would recover from that.
Wait, I'm getting attacked by just an ooze?
Yeah.
Okay. When it dies, it makes 2 ooze tokens.
Oh wait, I should have. Oh no, I'm gonna lose all my creatures. It's okay. I still have Tomer's creatures.
What?
You are gonna lose a lot from killing me, actually.
That's true, but I'll have to fight the fair game with Tomer.
You're still pretty far ahead, though, I think. Oh, and there's a prophetic flame speaker.
Because why not? Goodbye. Why is there still so many creatures on the board?
Because they're yours and mine.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, I will cast this thing.
What is all this?
I don't
Alright, if
care
I
about
discard a
this.
card. Oh, and I will discard a card. Well, that's great.
I'll enchant your land.
No.
Wait, where did the brink go?
What? Where'd it go?
Yeah, where did it go?
Oh. I had to read the flavor text. Where'd it go? No! One of your lands is enchanted. I don't know where it went.
What does it even do? I don't know.
I don't know what it does, but Liliana says something snarky on it.
Battlefield number 2. Well, I guess it doesn't do anything. that we know of.
No, you have to tap when you tap your land. I think it destroys it or something, or you take damage. I don't know. It's some kind of enchant. Alright, or bust.
So, I had this neat little card, Zealous Conscripts. You may have noticed that I had Kiki Jiki earlier.
Oh.
It was in my starting hand for so long.
That's why you didn't want the wheel.
Yeah. You know what? I will spite you, and I will take your clue token.
Hey, you can sacrifice it, draw Blasphemous Act, play a land, and Blasphemous Act. Oh, there we go. Disaster. Oh no, I can't read the flavor text though. It doesn't show on the activated ability.
Really, it's not flavorful enough.
It's gonna end up in your graveyard in a second.
Alright, here we go.
All
When
right,
you
I
find
think-
yourself teetering on the edge, oh, it disappeared. On the edge of oblivion, mine will be the hands taking pleasure in giving you the final push. Push you off your mountain.
Well, it's good. It's a good thing that everybody ran some graveyard hate. This
Okay.
time.
Triumph of cruelty. Boom. Kill your zealous conscripts. Okay, you lose 2 life because you discard.
It was 4 life.
Stacks. I will Bajuka Bog myself in case something weird happens.
Would he have
I do-
lethal?
I do run Graveyard Hate. I hope so because I'm going to Demonic Pact.
Oh my god.
I'm Liliana Spectre.
God, that's sort of...
Oh, you lose 4 more life.
Oh no.
I will cast Undead Servant.
Ugh.
Get up. You're not finished yet. Liliana S. Good old straight 4 mana, 3/2 and EDH. And we will swing with the team.
I think that does it. Ooh, first strike.
Cabal Coffers.
Good game.
Yay!
That's a wrap. Ouchies. Rise of the Dark Realms. Pretty good.
So I didn't expect that to happen. My deck was seriously really bad, but someone in the YouTube comments says that I always say my deck is bad every week and then I proceed to win. But that was literally the only card in my deck that could actually do anything useful because it was just all these weird janky Liliana cards. But thankfully, Jake milled everyone's creatures into the graveyard, including my tutor, which I flashed back to tutor for my Liliana, Rise of the Dark Realms, and the Snuff Out to get rid of Jace, so he couldn't flash back Cyclonic Rift. And apparently you guys have really good creatures because that got it done.
It was a very good unintentional tag team, I would say. All the milling set you up for the perfect, like, as you said, it got you your tutor, and then it just set you up for that big finish. And I'm still kicking myself, because if I left one mountain open, if I wasn't so greedy, I would have had Reverberate up, and then that would have been my Rise of the Dark Realms, and it would have been really sweet, but it didn't happen. My deck was pretty sweet in general. I was pretty excited to see how it would end up working. I felt like Chandra had a kind of an advantage this week, just because everybody was running a Planeswalker as a commander, and Chandra has the ability to just kill Planeswalkers directly, because she has the ability to just +1 and deal damage to a player, and you can just redirect that to a Planeswalker instead. So there was a lot of ability to just deal a lot of damage to everybody. I had like a Punisher theme going on, where I had cards like Sulfuric Vortex, which stops people from gaining life, and it would deal incremental damage to them. And then I could just redirect it again to the Planeswalker, so I'd have those on lockdown. And then my main win condition, I had like Chandra's Firebird or something like that. It gets +3/+0 every single time a red source of yours deals damage to an opponent. So it gets really big, really fast. And then I had that one infinite combo, Kiki Jiki plus Zealous Conscripts. I had no tutors to get them, but they ended up being in my starting hand. And I had that in like 3 lands in my hand, I believe. And I was hoping maybe it would develop from there. Ended up not so much, but it's a pretty good combo once you get it going, I would say. So yeah, it has potential. And it had some sweet fork effects, so I can steal your best spells too if I had the mana open, which I did not. But otherwise, I liked it. Seth, how is your Nissa?
It didn't go as well as I hoped. I just didn't draw any of my really good cards, and Genesis Hydra was slightly bugged out, but I had a bunch of random combos kind of built in that were all pretty janky, like Life in Limb and Spore Mound makes infinite 1/1 Sapperling tokens. I can the Stone Cedar Hierophant that Richard ended up stealing. If you attack with that, I have Maze of Ith in my deck, and you can use the maze to untap it and do some tricks with that. There's also a trick you can do with I can't think of the name now. Oh, Thawing Glaciers to get all the basic lands out of your deck. But the overall idea of the deck is I played 100% permanence. I didn't have any spells in my deck except for Primal Surge. So my hope was I would draw the Primal Surge, and that would put my entire deck on the battlefield. And one of those cards would be Epic Struggle, which says if you have 20 or more creatures at the beginning of your upkeep, you win the game. And then the real trick was I have an Ugin's Nexus, which is the artifact that when it goes to the graveyard from the battlefield, you exile it and you get an extra turn. So as all my deck is going on the battlefield, that would come down, and then my Indrik Stomp Howler or one of my other creatures that kills an enchantment would kill it, and I'd get an extra turn so you guys wouldn't get to untap before I won with Epic Struggle.
That's the deepest, the most deep I've ever heard you go on a deck set. That's amazing.
So it didn't work out, but that's what I was going for.
That's awesome. Well, maybe whenever we revisit a deck, maybe that will be a recurring win con. I've always wanted to get that ability out, the one that flips over every single permanent and puts into play. It seems like the most fun thing to just like take your entire library and just flip it over and be like, yeah, this is in the battlefield now. So that sounds fun. Jake, so we heard one of your combos or one of your win conditions of Flab Maniac. Did you have any other neat tricks going on that we didn't get to see?
That was it basically, but there are multiple roads to Lab Maniac. So Omniscience has Jace in the flavor text. So yeah. I stuck in Omniscience and Enter the Infinite as a way to kick all that off. Also, with Selective Memory, if you don't have your Lab Maniac in hand, you can just leave it in your library. And if you don't have your Mana Severance to exile your lands, you can just leave that in your library. So you can kind of sculpt your library a little bit. You can also do there's also a treasure hunt in here, so I could Selective Memory, leave only islands and Lab Maniac, treasure hunt. Skip through all those lands till I find the Lab Maniac, and then I have it, or leave Lab Maniac and Mana Severance, go get one of them. There's like a couple of different tricks for trying to find the pieces of the combo. And then I had a bunch of mediocre mill cards that hopefully wouldn't have that high of an impact, and then like whenever I'm hopefully ignored and one or two people are dead, then the mill cards can like actually kick in and all be focused on one opponent and maybe win me the game that way. So that's kind of a win condition, but it's a lot less flashy. But yeah, that's about it. I had one really janky combo that doesn't actually do anything, which was Eternity Vessel. So I could use Selective Memory, exile all my non-lands when I'm at a high life total, and then just make landfall every single turn for the rest of the game. And no one could kill me until they did like 40 at once if I could get an early Eternity Vessel down. Not that that's a win condition, it's just a really slow way to lose, but I thought it was funny, so I stuck Eternity Vessel in there.
That's pretty sweet, yeah.
All right, that wraps it up for Commander Clash. Well, I have a quick announcement. Unfortunately, Jake has decided to bow out as being a regular on Commander Clash. He'll still be contributing to the site with his regular articles, limited, pauper, and whatever else. However, next week we've decided to do a send-off for Jake, and we've decided to do it with a Jake Week. So all of us are going to be building decks that we think epitomize Jake's playstyle preferences and deck building preferences in Commander. And so we're all going to be building our best Jake deck. So it should be a lot of fun. And until then, see ya!